Hello, my name is Ray. Welcome back with Ray's Engines. If you do me a favor, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. Give me a thumbs up and hit that bell so you'll get alerted whenever I put a new video. We're back with the 307, and we had talked about putting the Fitech system. We do have the Fitech on here. The reason I installed it already is I didn't want to make the video too long. So what I did, you can install the Fitech, the throttle body. It's just like installing a carburetor. There is no difference. You just take off the carburetor, put both the Fitech on, and it's basically the same thing. The only difference is routing your fuel lines. You do have to have a return line, but I'll show you that here in a second. What I do want to show you is the temperature sensor. This is what comes with it. This is a temperature sensor, and then it comes with the bung for your oxygen sensor. So it's basically like that, and I'll show you how I put that on. I'll show you that here in a second. And it does come with the additional wiring, which don't let this scare you. This is just easy wiring to do on. I'll do step by step so you can see it. And here's where it plugs in. So if you want to come up closer this way, we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, I did do the fuel lines, and I'll show you here in a second. If you look here, I did put the temperature sensor here. So all you do is find your position, put it in on your intake, and then this right here just plugs right in. It's very simple, just like that. Now you're done with that. That's step one. Now let's go around to plugging this in. So if you see, these are, you'll just get this one here. This one has your key, your coil, your tack, and your fan switch. Fan is optional. Okay, you don't have to connect your fan. So if you look here, here's your yellow one, and it's the same color. So it makes it simple for you. And just put it on, connect it. That's it, it's on. Doesn't come off. So this is your wiring for this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move this back. This is your other wiring. What this one has, and they're labeled, so it's very simple. This has the pump, which is your fuel pump, and your battery. So this goes directly to your battery. This goes directly to your fuel pump. So again, on this one, it already has a simple connection for it. There, you heard it snap. It's connected. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run the fuel pump directly to the front. So again, you just have to manage moving the wires around. Like I said, when you have it in your car, you can start hiding the wires however you want to hide it. I just want to show you on the test stand. I'm just going to move the wire straight down. Bringing it all the way down. I'm going to let it just get enough to the bottom, and then I'll deal with that in a second. So you can move with this wire. You can just move it in here. That's fine. Just get out of your way for right now. What we're going to do is we're going to come up here on this side, and give me a second. I'll head that way. Let's go around. I'm going to go around to this end. We're going to show you the oxygen sensor. Here's the oxygen sensor, and this is what I did to it. All you're going to do is drill a hole, big enough hole for you to put that in, and you just strap it down just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to connect. This one comes up with the wiring. Here's the wiring from the Fitech system. This comes on your throttle body. It's right back in the back. All you do is grab this. That's it. There's your oxygen sensor. Make sure, of course, this doesn't touch the header part or anything. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and test right now. You can get a multimeter like this. We're going to test for what's hot. Because what we want to do is we want to find your 12 volts. That's hot without the key on. As you can see, That's without the key. So the ignition is not on, but that's constant hot. And that's what you want for, if you look at your, trying to find the one for the, see, this is your key. Your key is not going to go there. Your key is only going to be hot whenever the system is on. So your constant hot is this one here, which is the battery. You want that one hot at all times. So all I'm going to do is just take this off, loosen it up, because I put this kind of connector that I can just slide in here. There's your battery. That's done. Like I say, you can clean up this wiring. I'm just trying to show you so we can get this started. This is your ignition, your key. Remember, your white one is your key. It says key. We need that one. So what we want to do is find something that is not on right now. As you can see, this one is on. Once I get my ground. See, that's on right now. The reason you see the volts going up is because it's on a battery charger. So we can go to this one down here. It's not on at this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the ignition. Now it's on. That's the one you want. So you want to connect your key for that one. So I have a wire here that's already done. If you look, this wire is going to that. All I'm going to do is connect it to this one. Just make sure it doesn't touch anything else. And there's that one. I know it's looking like a mess here, but I'm just trying to show you real quick so we can get this started. Now, since I'm on this side, you scoot a little bit back, we're going to go to the fuel pump. And this one, if you remember this orange one, this is the one that we're going to put for the fuel pump. Fuel pump is right here. You just find your positive, which you already have your positive down. And connect your positive. I already connected the ground. Like I said, I already plumbed this system up. As you can see, there's a filter in the front. There's a filter right after the fuel pump. So you want one in the front, one in the back. You're trying to make sure no dirt goes inside your fuel pump, and you don't want any dirt going inside your Fitech. That's it. That's connected. Now, let me get back around here. And here we are on this one. This one says for the tack. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. But you'll be able to see it when you get this going. So this goes to your tack, which is your HEI Distributor. If you have an MSD box, it'll go to your MSD box. So I'm just removing the old tack for the old tack, and I'm just putting this one on here. There it is. And then all you have left is your fan. But I'm not going to connect the fan because I don't need to connect the fan on this one. Like I said, that's optional. I'm going to leave that there for now. And then the other one that's optional is your coil, if you have an outside ignition coil on it. So don't worry about that one. And there's your connection. We already did the battery, we did the fuel pump. Now you have these two in the back. These two in the back are for your screen, your Fitech screen. This is the one that controls it. This is the one that's going to adjust it. And here's your cable. All we're going to do is connect the one that goes to this one. And then this one. And you're good to go. That's it. And you see how it gets started up. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the initial setup. You're going to hit enter. You're going to put your engine size. I do have to turn the key forward. See, now it's going to show you cylinders. If it's a 4, 6, 8, of course this is an 8. We're going to leave it in there. We're going to send. You got to hit send. It's going to send it to the ECU. Scroll down. Put the size of it. This is a 307. We're going to hit send. Remember, you hit send every single time. This one has a very mild cam. We're going to put 1. Send. If you want a rev limiter, we're going to move this one down because it's basically a stock motor. 6,000 will be fine. We're going to hit send. Auto RPM when it warms up. This one doesn't need to be very high. We're going to try it at 7. We can always change it. And you're done. That's how you set up your initial start. Now you hit back, back. You can go to your dashboard. And there it is. That's all your stuff. So if you want to, I'm going to put this down. I just want to show you how this is. And remember, this is your return line. This is your entry. This goes inside first. You can change it up. You can put it in this one or this one. It's going to be up to you. Now let's get started. Let's try it up. Start it up and see how it runs. Pressure and idle down. And you can change this up. I'm going to go to the back. I want large gauges. I'm going to choose what I want. I'm going to hit the right button. See, I'm going to mark it large. I want cooling on. I want to know what my IAC is. And my battery. Hit show and it shows me all of it. You want this between 3 and 10. So I'll show you here in a second how to set that up. Or in fact, I'll show you on another video. I just want you to see how this runs. Scoot back a little bit. I'm going to Fitech system already installed. See how easy that is? Just 4 wires. Your positive, your fuel pump, your distributor, which is your tach, and your ignition. Of course, the longer the engine is running, the more it tunes itself. This is a self-tuning system. It tunes itself. So you can leave it alone, or you can use your display screen and tune it yourself. Whichever way you want to do it. I'm going to do another video of showing you how to set up your IAC, which is one I showed you in here. We're going to set that up. We're going to tune this by hand instead of letting it tune itself. Tuning itself, you would have to drive it around, put it under load, and see how it'll tune itself. Like this, it's just on a test stand. It can tune itself, but it does take longer. So I'll make another video showing you how to tune it. I'm glad you were able to watch this, how we did it. Like I said, your return line, this is your inlet. You can change it up. The reason I did it this way is because my fuel tank's in the front. I can change this up and put it in the back. So if it's in your car, I will put it back here, your inlet and your return line. That way it goes all the way back to your tank, unless you have a tank in the front. Like I said, you can comment, give me any questions. I'll answer them. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. You can reach me on Facebook at Raise Engines. As you can see, this was pretty quick. You can do it yourself as well. If you have any questions, like I said, just get back with me. And I'll see you in the future videos. Like I said, subscribe so you don't miss any future channels. Thanks.